The second most important stitch after knitting is the purl stitch. It's a handy one to know on its own, and once you know how to knit and purl, you'll be able to work just about every stitch pattern in knitting. Hi, I'm Hannah from knitting.com, and today we're going to learn how to make a purl stitch. This is one of 2 foundation techniques and is pretty simple to learn. For this tutorial, you're going to need needles, yarn, and some stitches already cast onto your needles. Feel free to pause this video for a bit to watch our tutorial videos on how to cast on if you need a quick refresher. If you're ready to go, let's get started. So today we're going to be learning how to do the purl stitch. You can see that this is rows and rows of purl bumps. On the other side, it's knit stitch. In this case, we're just learning how to purl, and it's a good example of the difference between the two stitches. We've got knit V's here and purl bumps here. That's what they're talking about when they say a purl bump. All these little bumps. All right, now that you've seen that fabric and you know what to look for in a correct purl stitch, let's get started. With purl stitches, you're always going to have the yarn coming in the front of your work. Knit stitches are always in the back, purls are always in the front. Take your empty needle, and to work a purl stitch, you'll be working through the front of the stitch going downward. So you're inserting your needle on top of the other one, going downward to the front, wrapping your yarn up and over, counterclockwise. Sometimes that helps people remember that. I just like saying up and over. And then don't be afraid to use your fingers to hold the stitches as you make them so they don't fall off on accident. I do it all the time. You can do it or not, whatever feels comfortable. All right, again, we're going through the front loop, wrapping our yarn up and over, pulling it through, and then dropping that old stitch off the left needle. Same thing with the cast on row. You're going to be going through the front loop on your left needle, wrapping your yarn up and over or counterclockwise, pulling it through. You can use your finger to anchor it, and then pulling that stitch off your left needle. Nice and slow, up and over, pulling it through, and dropping it off. Super easy to do. And in the end, you're always going to want to look at your fabric after a row, especially if you're learning how to knit and purl, just to make sure everything's looking right. There you go, a field full of purl bumps and looking good, looking solid. That's how to do the purl stitch. And that was how to do the purl stitch. If you found this tutorial helpful, be sure to click the thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Subscribe to knitting.com if you'd like to stay in the loop and check out our other social media channels. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Happy knitting.